Today, I want to talk about a subject that is very close to most people at one time or another, the subject of pain. We have been told that during this brand new time, we are each being given an opportunity to examine the unconscious pain that every person has carried around in them. And it comes out in so many different ways. Sometimes it's hard to sleep at night. Sometimes you suddenly have a pain out of nowhere and you don't know where it's coming from. This is all part of this new time. As we are moving forward into a brand new period of time, a period of peace that will last 2,000 years, to prepare ourselves for that peace, we are being asked, each one of us, to go inside and allow ourselves to deepen our understanding of who we really are, which is wonderful, divine beings of love and peace. But of course, you're very aware of all the things that bother you and bother us. And so it's like, well, where's the peace? And that's why the pain is necessary for us to look at in order to find our true inner peace. When I looked at the word pain, I came up with several words: peace, awareness, intense, and needs. Pain gives us a chance to examine our needs. Whatever's going on, something is coming up and nudging us to look at something, looking at it. Now, of course, it could be a part of the body, and so we're saying, okay, what does that part of the body mean? An example, the feet have to do with compassion, the joints have to do with flexibility. Each part of the body has a symbolic meaning. Then there is also the needs of, well, when you can't sleep at night, what's going on? Where is our peace when we are not sleeping? We are being asked to look at whatever it is that is deeply buried inside and to bring it up to the surface so that we can put the light of day on it, shine that awareness, and help it move into peace. The ultimate goal of pain is to help us find a deeper peace, deeper than we have ever had before. So let's not be afraid of pain or even upset by it, but merely to know it is a tool to help us move to greater inner peace. So pain lets us know that we are much more than what we see. There is the physical level, there is the emotional level, but truly inside we are divine beings. We are each a part of our Creator who is inside us. And so it's this other part, I often call it the ego. The ego has lost its sight of the peace and love that we are. And so it's always unhappy. And of course, pain comes from unhappiness and causes great unhappiness. So the first thing in looking at pain is to see that we are not the pain. We are a divine being, a part of the divine, and the pain is only one small aspect of an experience that we're going through. You and I, we are not pain. We may feel it, but it is not who we are. And pain asks us to look at, who are we? Another level of pain is it asks us to go back and see what has hurt us. What has hurt us in the past? How have experiences hurt us and caused us to have reactions that we then react to in ways that are not appropriate to a specific situation? We are being asked to look at where have we made mistakes, and we all have. Take a look at them and say, they were just lessons. Lessons are necessary for all of us, and we learn from them. But yes, until we learn them, there can be often a lot of pain. In our lessons, there are many moments of what are we trying to learn? What is it that is causing this difficulty? We've each made mistakes, and there are times when we were impatient or angry when we shouldn't have been, when we were not considerate of someone else's situation, and we reacted incorrectly. Now is the time to let it come up, take a look at it, and then, with the kindness and love of the divine, forgive ourselves and just know that we won't make that mistake again. And then if we have to ask the person for forgiveness, we can do that, but mostly we need to forgive ourselves because we needed that lesson. In forgiving yourself, you are also promising that you will not do that again. One of the gifts of pain is that it causes us to stay in the present moment. You can't ignore it. You have to stay with it. And living in the present ultimately is where peace is located. Not in the pain, but in living right now, not projecting into tomorrow or yesterday, but living right here, right now. Remember that everything is an opportunity to grow and learn, and pain is one of the biggest ones we have. We cannot ignore it. It makes us stay in the present moment, and that is where true life exists. It does not exist in any other time, not in the past, not in the future. And so as we live in the present, we come in touch with our true divine nature. Another gift of pain is that it teaches us deeper compassion. Suddenly we become aware of all the pain that people we care about have felt, and we feel understanding of what they're going through and what they need to go through in order to learn and grow. And compassion is part of love, so pain teaches us that compassion. We can now understand what they're feeling. Another thing that pain does is it teaches us to care. When a person is in pain, so often the next they will receive cards, emails, notes, phone calls from people who care about them, and it makes us aware that we really are cared for. And of course we do the same for others and let them know that we care for them. So pain teaches us compassion. Do you remember some time when you were hurting and someone that cared about you said, "I'm so sorry," and you felt less alone? One of the things that pain teaches us is that we are truly one. We are one with all hearts, all souls, and we are here to be love, and compassion is one of the great pieces of love. So when we share that compassion with another, we are accomplishing one of our sacred purposes in life, to be the loving person that we really are. It is one of our most difficult and important lessons. If we look at the letters again of pain, we see it can cause us to find a deeper peace, a deeper love for life and all people. So peace is the P. A is awareness. It brings us to an awareness of the past, of what we have done that we wanted to change, and it brings us an awareness of now, the only time that really exists, and an awareness of the gift of every breath in every life. Pain is intense, and so is love. This is an intense awareness of our love for one another, ourselves, and life. And finally, pain makes us live in the now, the only place that really exists. The past is over, as they say. The future hasn't happened yet. Now is the only reality. And so when you think of pain, whether it's for yourself and others, remember that it teaches us compassion. It teaches us how to love ourselves and others better. And all pain will pass. It is only a momentary lesson, and it will go on and pass. And as we learn the lesson we have chosen to learn, pain will be replaced by true, lasting peace.